Welcome back to another System video. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you like, subscribe, that would be awesome. And also want to give a quick shout out. It is the holiday season and we just released a bunch of sick holiday merch, such as this System volleyball college tee, these phenomenal Oos pajamas that I'm wearing right in front of you, along with a Oos to the moon shirt, a camo sweatshirt, and also a butt dig t-shirt. You know, you gotta pay homage to what got you here today. Link in the bio for all those. They just dropped. It is the holiday season, so get them for you, get them for loved ones, or whoever may desire. Today we are gonna go over the volleyball drinking game known as Ace. I've actually never heard of another volleyball drinking game. I'm sure there are many, but this is the biggest one where I'm from, traditionally played in Southern California. Before we get in the rules, I just wanna say, please do this responsibly. You have to be 21 years or older to play this game. Again, it is a drinking game. It is a fun game, but make sure we're responsible. Now, Ace. The main rule of Ace, if the ball touches the ground on the opponent's side without them touching it, whether it's a fingernail, whether it's a foot, any part of the body, it touches the ground, inside the lines of the court, their whole team has to finish a beer. This game is traditionally played 4v4 on the old school beach court. There's enough people to cover it, but there's still enough open space for you to score without anyone touching it. The great thing about this game is that there's a lot of different rules, whether it's by region, whether it's by friend group. It's fun socially, whether you drink or don't drink. I personally don't even drink.
And you're the sober guy on the team.
And I play this game all the time, but that does mean your 3 other teammates have to pick up your slack and finish it without, you taking a sip. Now, as I said, you usually have to finish a beer, but if you want to stipulate on what type of drink you want to partake in knocking back as a team, that is up to you.
It gives us the aces and then just ditches us and drinks water.
If you have any ideas or ways to tweak it, any other rules, again, comment below, let us know. Ball pursuit. Once the ball has landed on the other side, imagine, bam, you get a kill, the ball's on their side. You can run, and sometimes, a lot of time, you're chasing someone to go get that ball, and you're throwing the ball back to your team, and you're serving quick. And it's a really good way to rattle off a few points while the other team is not ready. Because you can keep doing it again and again and again, and you get an ace or whatever, and then you grab it again and you throw it, and they're on the ground because they try to dive it, and it creates this chaotic, fun environment. If you get ace, then you can't run and touch the ball and go grab the ball and serve immediately. You gotta wait for them to drink. When I say ace, I'm not meaning like from a serve. I mean the ball touching the ground without anyone touching it. And usually we play to about 15, old school scoring. These rules are up for stipulation and up for change how you see it. There are 2 big rules that I've heard of that indicate when you're allowed to serve that next ball. First rule is that once the opponent steps foot in the court, since they're finishing the beer off the court, the team can serve, right? If they have the ball. They have to run across, and if you serve cross court, it's hard for them to get it, right? The second rule of finishing the drink and allowing you to serve is that you're not allowed to serve until they drop the bottle. So they can literally finish the drink, all walk onto the court, all get set, and then tosses it off the court, and then once it lands on the sand, you're allowed to serve. Obviously, if that's the rule, it kind of kills the point of a pursuit after an ace. As more aces happen, the level of play drops, but the fun and the chaoticness rises with it. Obviously, for a sober player like myself, you're gonna get teased a lot if you're the one not drinking.
Sober gauge.
Especially if you're like the main hitter on your team.
You just got that ball right there.
But hey, if they wanna play, they wanna play. It does entail some pretty chaotic volleyball, very untraditional, so that's why the rules are very loose. You can lift, you can carry, it can get really ugly really fast. You decide how ugly you're gonna allow it, especially after a few aces. Literally grabbing and throwing is usually legal or craziness. I mean, unless it's like an atrocity, you do grab the ball between the legs, throw it over. That's kind of pushing the boundaries. There are very loose rules, and I think you should keep it that way because it's hard to maintain a high level of volleyball as this game kind of gets going. This is a very, very fun game for drinkers and non-drinkers. You can have someone who's watching the game or a friend around the court to be your designated drinker to help knock down some drinks, or you play no designated drinker. It really is up to you, but I highly recommend allowing one. Obviously, I'm biased. It may not be the most technically beautiful game of volleyball, but it is one of the most fun to play, in my opinion. And again, if you have any other stipulations that you want to kind of put down, some comments on the game, let us know. Put it down in the comments. If you want me to kind of break down some more types of unique, kind of wild volleyball from around the world, let me know. Make sure you guys get some of the Oos gear. Link is going to be in the bio. We love you guys, and just remember, Oos to the moon.